Kilo Echo 8 Echo Quebec, India.
Kilo Echo 8 station. Come back with the call sign.
Kilo Echo 8 Echo Quebec, India.
Roger, Roger. And the name?
The name is Charlie. The name is Charlie, and QTH is East Central Ohio.
Well, Roger that. Good signal this morning. Come back and talk to me for a minute about your station.
Okay, very good. I love the concept of what you're doing here, allowing people to check their signal and their sound quality. You often wonder what it's going to be like. Working conditions, an FT991 and a folded 80-meter dipole tuned down for the 40-meter. And as far as power, I think our peaks hit about 125 to 150 watts.
Wow, great signal for that amount of power. So your antenna's doing your great job, Roger.
Thank you very much. It's a homemade folded dipole with two 1-to-1 balun and a 4-to-1 balun on it, all homemade.
Roger, Roger. What's the end result SWR-wise?
It's only resonant on one band, and that happens to be the 80-meter, and it has very wide band, about a 1.2 to 1, and on the other bands it's extremely bad. It's about a 3 to 1 on 40 meters, but I tune it in with a MFJ tuner.
Roger, Roger. You could almost tune that in if you had your radio. I think the radios normally can tune a 3 normally. But so those outdoor antenna tuners, I think, can go up to a 6, Roger.
Yeah, the FT1 or FT991 tuner, they like to see it at a 2, but they claim it can do under 3.
Roger, Roger. Well, whatever it takes to keep the radio happy, or the box, or whatever your final output is, Roger.
Oh, Roger. Well, any comments on the audio?
Oh, no, I think the audio is fine. I'll just leave that. Tell me just a little bit about maybe how you got into amateur radio. I'm going to start a new thing here with a question of just exactly how you managed to get into ham radio.
Okay. Well, I'm probably not going to fit your typical format there. I got my original ham license in 1980 as a novice, and was in for 5 years, and loved the hobby quite a bit, but life got busy, and I got away from radio for about 35 years, and after I retired, I got back into it a few years ago, and just have more time now, and kids are all grown and gone, and I'm just enjoying the hobby quite a bit. Qso?
Oh, Roger, Roger. Well, it sounds like me. I was in commercial radio for 50 years, and I always wanted to be an amateur radio operator, but I never could find the time. And, you know, for the longest time, the code requirements kind of took care of my wanting to be a ham operator, because I just could not comprehend the code. And then after, you know, the FCC decided to do away with the code, and I retired, I had time to follow my quest, and so I guess I've been doing things for about 6 years on amateur radio, and I just find it so immensely interesting, the different aspects of ham radio, the different frequencies, bands, types of modulation, just antennas. I spent 2 years as a technician on 10 meters, because you know, I just that was a time where every day almost I was talking to California, so I didn't mind being on 10 meters, and I developed a couple 3 antennas just for 10 meters. I had a quarter wave about 35 foot up the tower, and then I had a 5/8 that was about 15 feet off the ground, and then I built a full wave loop antenna. This is a vertical loop with a rotor underneath it, and boy, I really enjoyed that thing. It was just unbelievably quiet, and it would give me 20s over from California every day. Roger.
Oh, roger that. Sounds like a familiar background there. I do enjoy tinkering and playing with things and testing things out and see how they work. I find that fascinating. Sometimes it doesn't take all that much, a little bit of time and ingenuity, and you can have a pretty good setup. Thank you very much for your Qso today, and I'm looking forward to listening to my tone quality and sound quality and see how it sounds on YouTube. I think what you're doing here is a very good effort, and I think this is a great thing. I really do. A lot of people need a little bit of help, and it's hard to hear yourself. So I want to say thank you. You're doing a great job there. And with that, I'll say 73s to you, and you have a great day. I have your call as Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor. This is KE8EQI. I'll be clear on your final.
Roger, roger, Charlie. 3 Z-ways, sir. Like I say, your audio, I think, is beautiful. And your last signal, you were a good 10 to 11 dB above my noise level. So really just an excellent signal there, and you'll be able to tell just absolutely, to perfection what your audio sounds like. A very nice signal. 3 Z-ways, sir. Have a good day, and the pleasure's been on this end. This is KC9VKV.